just got back from my walk, and I predicted correctly. Hi, sweet Betty. Did you find your little cuddle koala? I don't want to pet you too much because I got sunscreen on me. That's not good for you. Yeah, you like being high up with your cuddle koala? You are such a good girl. Are you happy? What a life.
I get so many questions, and if I haven't gotten back to you, I apologize, but please always make sure to check catladyfitness.com because these are basically all questions about raw cat food and the preparation of it and all things involving raw cat food. So if you don't feel like going through the over 200 videos in our cat stuff playlist here on YouTube or on catladyfitness.com/videos, then you can definitely check out the Q&A section on the website, and you can try messaging me, or better yet, try commenting down below on this video, and I'll do the best I can to either make a dedicated video for your question or reply directly to you or answer it in a video like this one. So let's just get right to the first question. So this first question is regarding bone meal and using homemade bone meal in the raw cat food. And she asked, I would like to ask if cooking bones until they're soft, drying and blending them into a fine powder, if that would be a viable and non-wasting option, or does the mineral composition change by cooking and make it no longer suitable? If it is a viable option, would the amount needed be the same as in raw bones? So if you guys didn't know, I do have an actual page on the website dedicated to bone and the importance of incorporating bone in your raw cat food meal and different options if you don't have the means to blend up raw bone. I'll make sure to link that in the description below. But bone meal, the thing about bone meal is that it's cooked bone, and then it's dried, and then it's finely ground. Now, something you've heard me talk about plenty before, and something I mentioned on that webpage as well, is MCHA, which is actually raw, freeze-dried, and then ground bone. And that's my preference because the nutrients and benefits of the raw, since they are raw during this process, are maintained. MCHA is the most expensive option, but you really don't need that much of it when you portion it out in their food. But when it comes to what she was asking about being resourceful and using up the bone that you have to make a homemade bone meal, then I would suggest to just clean it up and grind up the raw bone as best as you can, likely into super small chunks or shards. And then you can move forward in drying those out in the oven at a super duper low heat for a long amount of time, something like 200 degrees Fahrenheit overnight until it's completely dry. And then you can just use something like a spice or coffee grinder and put in small portions until it's very, very finely ground, close to a powder. It'll kind of be like a hybrid between bone meal and the MCHA, but it also saves you some money by putting the bones to use. So you can absolutely do that and go about that route, and it's pretty resourceful. The next question is regarding something in the raw cat food recipe calculator. So this question was asking specifically about the vitamin E and the fact that in the calculator, I have it noted that it's vitamin E specifically as D-alpha tocopherol acetate in IUs, which stands for international units. But under the results that come up when you enter the amount of meat that you're using, I list it as milligrams to use. So the question was, is the measurement supposed to be in IUs or milligrams? So the short answer is it's supposed to be in milligrams, and typically vitamin E is calculated in international units, but you can convert that into milligrams, which oftentimes if you're using a vitamin E powder, which is what I use in the raw cat food recipe and what I suggest using just because it's easiest to accurately measure. So in the calculator, the calculation considers that, and I did actually convert it to consider that. So I hope that clears it up. If it didn't, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to clarify a little bit better. Now, there were 2 other questions that I thought I was going to get to in this, but I think they need their own dedicated videos. One of them was asking about nutritional yeast and if it's a carb and if they should be giving it to their cats, if their cats are supposed to be carb-free according to the vet. So I'm definitely going to make a video dedicated to nutritional yeast in general because you guys have heard me talk about it a lot. We use it in the kitty crack treats recipe. And the other question was regarding a recipe for kitty treats that doesn't contain seafood. And I do actually have one coming up that I've tried and tested with the kitties here. It's not only seafood free, but it's poultry free and of course high protein and of course grain free. So make sure you click the subscribe button and the little bell if you want to get notified when that goes up. And now let me show you the finished product of this cat castle.
Ronan definitely approves. He's made his way to the top, checking out all the goods. So my prediction is that's going to be Ronan's perch. Oh, you want these? That one up there is going to be Betty's because that's her cuddle koala. And plus these 2, I don't know if Puppy and Alfred are going to fit on these 2, but yeah, that's definitely Ronan's perch. And then Alfred is going to prefer that little cubby right there. And then I think Puppy is going to claim that hammock. So we'll see if I'm right. Hi, cutie. Do you like your new cat tree? Handsome boy. You want it on toy? There you go. So yeah, very, very happy with this. And I tilted these. I don't know. I knew I wanted it against the corner of the room. I don't like having square stuff lined against corners. Usually I'll have something round like a plant. Oh, here she comes. Look at the new cat tree, sweetie. Look at it. You like it? Check it out. But, so I turned these, you could see, so that this is like kind of aligned with this wall. And the top one I aligned with that wall, because, you know, you could turn them and put them whatever direction you want. And this is absolutely perfect. So I'll leave any relevant links in the description below. And yeah, I hope you found this video interesting or helpful. Please make sure to click that thumbs up if you did. And also, if you feel like joining the Cat Lady Fitness family, feel free to subscribe and click the little bell icon so that you get notified when we put new videos up. You want to say bye? Maybe Ronan's just going to claim the whole entire thing. We'll see. All right. Thanks for watching. Say bye, Betty.